This is Ken from Coffee Crafters, and today we're going to do a model on a business model for fundraising. And the reason I wanted to do a video for the fundraising opportunity as a way to sell coffee is because I think it's one of the least exploited opportunities out there, and it has all of the things you'd want to attach to a business model which would motivate consumers to buy your product. And so basically, this is why you would do that. When you're creating customers, you want to create customers that have motivation to come back. A lot of people belong to organizations, whether it's a church, a school, or some other organization, a nonprofit organization in the community. Everyone drinks coffee, or most people drink coffee, at least the ones that are smart, right? And they have to buy that coffee somewhere. So if you could buy the coffee and support your organization at the same time, doing something that you're already doing, you don't have to do anything different on your budget. You just buy it from a different place. So it really creates some opportunity to create loyal customers, whether it's a church group, whether you're funding a school, sports group, music program, whatever. I just think it's a great way to gain customers quickly in your community. And it kind of condenses your community into a small geographical area where, you think about delivery and all those other things going on. And delivery is a big thing, because remember, one of the things we talked about in the other videos was one of the things that people don't think about enough is, how am I going to deliver my product to my customers when I'm getting started? Because especially if you're starting with friends and family, it's like, that's great, I have 30 of them. What happens if you have 300 of them? So if you can capture that audience in one place, you make one delivery. It's better, like we said, it's better to deliver 100 pounds of coffee to one location than to deliver 1 pound of coffee to 100 locations. So it makes it a little bit easier. So how would you do this? Let's talk about how this program works. Basically, how the program works is you set up a page on your website for fundraising. So we would want to drive traffic to your online store. So it does involve creating a website to make this work properly. And you can have your website with your basic store on there, and you would want those people to buy from that store, right? But what you're going to do is create a page for fundraising. It's going to go to a new homepage for fundraising that has pictures of sports activities going on, church groups doing something, whatever, some marketing on that page, and a place for them to enter their customer number or their organization number. And once they do that, that will direct them back to your store. And when they purchase, it's going to log that for you, that it's been purchased from ABC Church or whatever it happens to be. So it does take a little bit of work, but there are off-the-shelf plugins in WordPress especially for creating membership and different group profiles. So you can talk to your web developer about that. Then you have to design a contract. It is basically a sales agreement, a partnership agreement for the nonprofit donation part of it. So the way this works, so one of the reasons I like this model is it also works with cottage food laws, because a lot of cottage food laws do not allow you to wholesale. But you as the roaster are going to be selling to that organization retail. You're donating the money back to them as a tax write-off in the end. So it will appear on the financials to look somewhat like a wholesale model because you're donating some of that money back. So when you're designing your sales agreement with them, your partnership agreement on the fundraising, you're going to want to determine how much per pound are you going to give them, what time a month are you going to pay them, what time a month are you going to make your delivery. With churches, it's actually fairly easy. You're going to have to do maybe some Saturday deliveries, but you'll be delivering one large quantity of coffee to one place, one day, make your deliveries, and then they do the distribution for you. So on the distribution side, you're going to have this organization doing the distribution for you, which is really going to help. In your contract, you want to explain the benefits to them. And one of the things right up front, it's like there's no out-of-pocket expenses for the organization whatsoever. All you're going to do for them is create a customer number. So when they log on to your website, they're going to go to the fundraising page, put in their customer number. Automatically behind the scenes, it'll generate a work order for you for filling that order, but also that's what's going to generate the number that they get paid in the end. And they'll just get a check every month. And yeah, it's really as easy as that. The recurring deliveries is really a big thing because you can put that on a schedule. I mean, you might deliver during the week to a school or something, where you might deliver on Saturdays to a church organization or something like that. Yeah. Here's one of the benefits to this. Not only are you capturing more customers in one place at one time to deliver more product in one delivery, but all of these people in the community are going to be talking about how good the coffee is, because one of the things we can teach you is how to give these people the best coffee they've ever had. And people love coffee, they love to talk about it, and these people are going to become your sales force. So as you gain these organizations, if you have 10 organizations in your community that you're delivering coffee to, and each one of them even only does 50 pounds of coffee in a month, that's still a lot of coffee. So it's a lot of coffee and it's a lot of profit. It takes about 300 regular customers consuming the average amount that a person in the United States consumes to make a full-time income. So that part can happen very quickly. So that's basically how the fundraising models work. It starts out with creating a web page on your website. You already have to have a website with a web store. You can make that simple, make it easy for people to buy. Create a fundraising page where they can log in. You can have some marketing bling on there about how it's helping the community. And then a box for their customer number, their agreement number to sign in for their organization. And then they can shop on your regular store. So it keeps them a captured audience on your regular website, but it helps you expand your business even beyond these organizations as they tell their friends and family, and you can gain some new customers. So I hope that was helpful. It's one of my favorite business models, and I wish more people would chase after it because it's really an unexploited area, because people do fundraising all the time anyway, but recurring fundraising is something that's fairly new. So we hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.